How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffle Rowledge, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Today, we're going to talk about two different things. We're going to talk about why there's a lack of news for Pokemon, and also a Diamond and Pearl remake, or Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl remake rumor that's cropped up on 4chan/Reddit. So we're going to talk about those. Before we get into that, guys, question of the day. Here is the comment for yesterday when I asked you what is the best rival in Pokemon. Thank you for commenting. We'll also feature another comment at the end of the video, but also we have a new question for today. So leave a comment down below to be featured possibly in the next one. But the question of today is, what is the best gym leader in all of Pokemon? Let me know your answers in the comments down below, and one comment will be chosen, or two comments actually will be chosen to be featured in the next video. So leave a comment down below. Either way, let's talk about the subjects for today. First, we're going to go into the rumor, which has popped up, right? We got obviously two rumors here to take a look at. And these are both on Reddit, but this one is originally from 4chan. Basically, just somebody said recent 4chan leak, or rumor as it should be referred to. And I thought we'd read this one and then do read through the second post that is something else. Read through them and then talk about the subject of why there are no news recently, as it's a weird kind of like thing going on right now. But let's talk about what's on here. So let's read through it. Diamond and Pearl remake, Battle Tower only, Manaphy event near Second Town mid-story. Pal Park is new friend safari, which okay, fair enough. Cross promotion with Legends, Azure Flute. Now, the Azure Flute is one of those things that, like, they never really, like, it's in the game's files and all that, but it was never actually distributed. There's no legitimate way to get it, right? 405 available Pokemon, 255 Pokedex. Now, I'm not sure what that means. Is it that 255 are available in the Pokedex, but 405 can actually be traded over? I'm guessing that's what they're implying here, but I don't know. So here's what's available. Legends, you've got 195 available, 28 rideable. So this is for Legends Arceus. Okay, so 195 available Pokemon, 28 are rideable Pokemon. You got feudal variants. Okay, ATB battle, action points and positional advantages are battle changes. Wild can attack the trainer during battle. Action point required to guard or run. Trainer HP, heat and cold management. Collected plates are progress meter. Okay, so basically, he's saying they're going to be feudal variants. There's an ATB, ATB battle option. Attack points and positional advantages, are battle changes. Okay. Wild can attack the trainer during battle, so wild Pokemon can attack you. Action point required to guard or run, so you get action points that you can then, use to guard or run. Trainer HP, then heat and cold management, implying that there's going to be some sort of survivability within the world where you got to keep your heat and your cold managed, and your trainer has to be actually, full HP, or you as the actual player can end up dying. So, yeah, that's a bit strange, isn't it? That's a bit odd. But also, you got to collect the plates, which are the Arceus plates, I'm guessing, as a progress meter, which makes sense as well. That actually does make 100% sense, I'll be honest with you. Just makes sense, okay? It's nothing that strange. And maybe this is like how we're going to get the fairy type plates, which is in Sword and Shield but never existed back in the day in the original games. Maybe from Sword and Shield you can trade it over to Legend Arceus to complete the game or something if it's not available in there, right? If you need to actually collect the plates. But overall, this rumor actually is pretty interesting. A lot of the stuff here does sound pretty reasonable. It doesn't sound too far-fetched or too crazy. Now, feudal variants, those would be sick. I would love if that was the case. Now, will they be called feudal variants? Will they actually be like that? I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I don't really know. I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't seem likely, but you never know with these sort of things, right? You never really know. But it is what it is, so yeah, not much that can be said about that. Either way, that was the first rumor, right? That was the first thing. Next up, we have this right here. So this person called Mostly Cool Dude, 13 days ago, posted, "Hello, some information on Pokemon available in Pokemon Legends Arceus. So after having some not so great conversations with 4chan, I've decided to post on this subreddit. Not sure how known this subreddit is, although it only gets when someone leaks footage. Anyways, basically I know some small information on what Pokemon will be in PLA. Every non-legendary or mythical Pokemon will be in the game." So every non-legendary or mythical Pokemon will be in the game? I don't get it. Only Sinnoh legendaries and mythicals will be there. Oh, and man-made Pokemon won't be there, but that's obvious. But gee, I'm not saying there will be news soon. This is just something I know about PLA. Wait, but then I don't know. Every non-legendary, does that imply every other Pokemon? Because that would be way too many, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to do that. I'm certain that's not going to be the case. Okay, I'm gonna just be honest with you. It seems impossible. Okay, it seems highly unlikely and highly impossible that they would do that. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, like, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem reasonable, right? Why in the world would they include all the Pokemon? It's like, you might be like, oh, but they should. They should do it, because they didn't do it in Sword and Shield, so they should do it here. But here's the thing. There's no way they can do that, because then you have, like, a lot of conflicting things. Number one, how in the world, okay, would you explain every Pokemon existing in Sinnoh in the past? Like, how did every Pokemon be there, like, end up there? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. Is that what they're implying here? Or are they talking about every non-legendary / mythical Pokemon will be in the game? Like, you know, all the Pokemon that technically are mythical, you know, or Pokemon that are like semi-legend, like, you know, semi-mythical, whatever. You know what I mean? Like pseudo Pokemon, right? Is that what they're maybe referring to? And not like every single Pokemon in all of Pokemon? Because I think they may just be referring to, like, you know, all the mythical Pokemon being in the game, implying, like, you know, all the mythicals like Darkrai, etc. You know what I mean? Things like that. Maybe that's what they're trying to imply here, that those will be in the actual game, right? Which, if that's the case, actually, wait, Darkrai, yeah, no, sorry, Darkrai, no. Like Manaphy, stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like Shaman, for example, is a mythical. Maybe he's trying to imply that those will be there. If that is the case, then fair enough. Actually, that sounds pretty reasonable. But I don't know. I mean, hey, in terms of what will be in these games, I can pretty much say this. Don't expect to see every Pokemon in this, okay? I don't think we're going to be seeing every Pokemon included in this. That's, like, highly unlikely to say the least, alright? It's highly unlikely. But that was just the first thing to talk about today. The next thing I want to talk about is why. My kind of theory on why we are not getting any news recently, because I've got a few different theories on why I think this is the case, right? So sit back, relax, and let's talk about this subject a little bit, okay? So, first things first. The reason I think, number one, we're not getting any news right now is because of the fact that we had a bunch of news about other stuff in recently, right? So during May, June, and July, they didn't post any information. In May, we just got the covers of the games, and that was about it. In June, we didn't really get much. I think we only really got, like, what? A trailer, for, like, was it even June or was it July? I don't remember. But I just remember we got, like, a trailer for the new OLED Switch, and there was some, like, gameplay of BDSP, but that's about it, right? Then, if we move past that, the only thing that, you know, we had, like, later on after that was really nothing except the promo image, but that wasn't official news that came to us directly from, you know, the Pokemon Company on Twitter or YouTube or social media, right? That was totally different. But what has been happening during that time? Well, in July, they knew they had to release Pokemon Unite. So they wanted to probably give, in July, space for these things, right? But then you might be asking, but why didn't they do anything in May and June? Well, honestly, it could have just been the fact that they didn't have anything ready, or they were just still working on the game. It could be that. Or they saw the response of people about BDSP, and they decided, hey, the less we talk about this, the better. And honestly, it wouldn't be surprising, because let's actually look at what they've been doing the last few years. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but ever since, like, Sun and Moon came out, they've kind of, after Sun and Moon, started to do less and less, like, trailers and less stuff about the games leading up to their release. Like, that's become more of a commonality in recent times, and I don't know why that is. I really don't understand the thing behind it, but in recent years, looking all the way from then, it's just been less and less stuff. Let's Go Beat Let's Go Eevee had less information and news about it than Ultra Sun and Moon and Sun and Moon had, right? Then you had Sword and Shield, which also had then less news and stuff about it than Let's Go Beat Let's Go Eevee had, right? They all still had trailers and stuff coming out at the usual times, but there was less and less stuff coming out, like from Koro and stuff like that. It was just less information, which was fair enough, right? They were just slowing down on it. Also, another thing is, the reason we might be not seeing less information and stuff is them just wanting to not spoil these games as much as possible. Since they are remakes, they maybe just don't want to give enough stuff out there and keep it secret, so people think that there's going to be more in these games than there really is, right? Tricking you into buying them, but the games being essentially just carbon copy remakes that just only thing that's different, I guess, might just be the fact that, oh, it's 3D, right? And that's about it. That's, like, one of the possibilities. But the other, like, possibility is that, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? In July, they had Pokemon Unite, okay? In March and April, they had new Pokemon Snap, right? Which they probably still want to get sales on. And then, right now, as July ended, Unite is finally fully out now. It's playable on the Switch. And what else do you also have? On top of that, you also have a new Pokemon Snap update that just came out, like, what, yesterday? From when I'm recording this video, on the 4th of August is when it, like, came out. So basically, my point is, that, and, like, they always have stuff like recently that's been coming out, so it doesn't really surprise me that perhaps, right, just perhaps, they really, like, needed time for those things to get their, like, information out. Like, for example, Pokemon Go, like, announced the other day their 5th year anniversary, and also with that they're gonna have Zacian Zamazenta, as well as, like, the Generation 8, sorry, Pokemon included in the game now. Like, you know what I mean? They had to kind of announce all those things, and that's what they did. They announced them, they put them out there, and boom, that's done and dusted now. They've done that. It's sorted. It's finito. It's, you know, it's done and deleted, right? It's out of the way. So now they can focus on the future things, which, in this case, I think finally next week is when we might start seeing some new things popping up for these games, because the promotional cycle needs to start now. They're not far away, okay? They have literally, what, August, September, October, and then there is November, right? Like, that's not a lot. That's 3 months and a half, give or take, right? 3.5 months, give or take. It's not that long. It's very soon. So they need to get this information out soon. And my theory is this. They wanted to get the other information out first, and I think it's also in the recent years they've been trying to like kind of slow down on the amount of stuff they give us, so that we know less about these games and go into them more blind, because knowing too much about Sword and Shield, what did that do? It caused a controversy, okay? It caused a massive controversy because we knew there was going to be less Pokemon. They told us like, Masuda literally told us there's going to be less Pokemon in there. So I think they're just wanting to avoid controversy. They want to avoid it. And how do you do that? Well, you tell us nothing, okay? You tell us nothing and you have us guessing all the time. And what does that do? Well, it creates this, like, weird situation where people don't really know what they're going to get. So either they pre-order hoping that what their dreams and ambitions are going to be in that game, or they don't pre-order and they wait until the game comes out and then they buy it, or something along those lines, right? So it could be that that's what they're doing. Again, none of these are 100% like guaranteed, but it is what it is though. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's video. If you did enjoy, drop a like down below. My name has been Ruffle Rowlett. Here is the comment, the second comment for today. Thank you so much. And also leave a comment down below answering today's question, which is, what is the best gym leader in all of Pokemon? And you may be featured in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Ruffle Rowlett. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, and bye-bye.